Alright, beautiful people, how are you all doing? I believe you guys are very okay. It's another day to talk about safety precaution, especially to the new truck driver who just joined the industry. And you know what the crazy part is? These guys are the one controlling the new trucks in the industry. That's crazy, bro. So you as an old trucker, you need to be very careful. If you see new truck coming very close to you, you need to be very careful and drive defensively. That is very important. All right, let's hit the nail on the head, bro. As a new trucker joining the industry, there are some few things I see you doing on the road which is very ill, and it might lead you to problem or casualty. So like somebody driving and you see somebody trying to overtake you, maybe the person honks and all of a sudden you start panicking, trying to wave your hand this way. What causes such a thing is when you are trying to make eye contact with the person trying to overtake you. As a truck driver, what is your main focus? Your main focus is supposed to be your steering wheel and face where you're going. You don't have to make eye contact, trying to look sideways to make eye contact with the person trying to overtake you. You don't do that. Right, the same thing happens when incoming traffic is approaching. When an incoming traffic is approaching, you don't have to make eye contact with that person driving. You don't have to make eye contact with the driver. Your focus should be your steering wheel and where you are going. And again, if you want to know if you have given the person enough space, is look your side mirror. If you look at your side mirror and see that all your tires are inside that box, that is enough reason to know, enough evidence to know that you have given the incoming traffic or any vehicle coming to overtake, you have given them enough space to overtake or to pass. So this is the only reason that will tell you that I'm very well inside my lane. I didn't divert, my tire is not on the line. So this is enough reason. So, and again, this, because I'm talking about safety today, again is the issue of people. I see people sleeping on the load. Like people that load things like sugar, cement, fertilizer, you know, all these valuable stuff that can easily be stolen. I see their boys or somebody else sleeping on the load while they travel. If you know that you carry something of that nature, you don't have to travel at night. You don't have to travel in the night. Either you park somewhere and sleep till morning, till the day breaks before you travel again. Because anybody sleeping on load when you are riding on the highway, it is very risky. It's very dangerous to do that, because there are possibility that you are going to lose your trailer. Maybe it overturns or something of that nature. Believe it or not, the people who are in the cab are very safe. But you see that person sleeping on that load, it's gone, because that load is going to cover that person, and that's forever. So as assistant driver or motorboy, if somebody asks you to sleep on load while the truck travels, don't do that. Don't do it. You are risking your life. You can do that when the truck is stationary, but once the truck kicks off to travel on the highway, come down from that place and stay in the cab. The cab is very safe for you. Alright, this is the second safety tips for you who just joined the industry, something you don't know. Because I have seen people who is sleeping on ties. Some are sleeping on cement, some are sleeping on fertilizer, some are sleeping on sugar when the truck is traveling, because they don't want thief to jump on them in the night. So that is one of the reasons you don't have to travel in the night if you are hauling this valuable stuff. Like I myself, I haul something raw material. I haul clinker, I haul gypsum. You don't steal gypsum, so I can travel in the night. That is why you see me driving in the night. You don't steal such stuff. But assuming I'm hauling something like cement, ties, fertilizer, sugar, I don't have business traveling in the night, because I believe that thieves target such stuff. All right. So this is number 2 safety tips to keep you safe on the highway. All right. Because most of the time people think nothing is going to happen, but things happen every day. Another one is you who is going to have assistant, or you are an assistant too. This is number 3 safety tips. When you sleep on the passenger seat, you should always open your eyes wide. When the driver is driving, open your eyes wide, bro. It is very important. You may ask why. All right, because somebody who is driving this big truck if something happens now, if assuming something, there is blockage on his lane and he tries to divert, the first instinct is going to tell him to save himself first. That means he's going to divert away from the left. He's going to divert from the left. All right, and this automatically targets your side. But if you are at alert, you see that thing together with him. That is the blockage, the obstacle on the highway that you saw on the same lane, the one you are riding on. You are going to move away from your own passenger side to his side and protect your side. Just go away behind his seat, so that if your side crushes, the safe side should be his side, because he actually diverted and protect his side. And not that is why you see many of the time you see cabs, the passenger side is damaged, condemned, while the driver side is okay, because maybe the obstacle on that highway didn't give him enough chance to make a reasonable decision. He only tried to save himself and just divert away. All right, this is one of the reasons you have to be at alert. Don't sleep. You may say, okay, why is it always like that? Some even say that some drivers are wicked. Why did he jam the passenger side? This is the only reason. When something of this nature happens, when dangerous thing is about to happen, your brain only tells you to protect yourself first. Until that everything calm down, that is when you know that you have been selfish. So your brain teaches you to be selfish first, and that is natural. It is just nature. There is no bias on that. That is nature. That is why your eye blinks. If danger is coming, your eye will blink. Now your eye is the one seeing everything, but it has to close himself first. And when your eyes closes, every other thing stops working. Doesn't know whether something is going to fall on your leg or fall. So your eyes is first. When your eyes sees something, it tells you to protect him. This eyes is the one you are protecting, whatever it is. So when you protect your eyes, you have already protected your brain. It is just like that. It is connected together. It is nature. So that is the reason you don't have to sleep while riding with somebody. So for you saying drivers are wicked, it's not like that. I have seen assistant, the owner of the motor is resting on the passenger seat, sleeping on the passenger seat, and the assistant is driving. And when the assistant moved further and see obstacle on the highway, he tried diverting from his side and crushed the truck's owner on the seat. So it is what it is. It is nature. So assuming the guy was alert, it was like he wasn't sleeping, he could have stood up and protected himself by the driver's side, which is normal. All right. Again, if you want to sleep, it is quite safer to hide your head behind the driver's seat than sleeping on the passenger seat. You don't do that. All right. And this is the 3 safety tips I got to tell you. I may continue again in other videos. Thanks for watching my video. I still remain your boy Obulegodin, aka Raja Trucker.